So day 5, were we raided again? Did Anton get better? Did Cveta get wounded? We did get raided. None of us were wounded, so I think that's just a 50-50, and Anton did get better, so there we go. Okay, well, we don't need to make a cooker given that we've got cans, and everybody has to eat today or they'll be starving tomorrow, so let's do that straight away. I think I mentioned switching these two over earlier, but of course we've got 2 beds, so we don't need to switch them over. Alright, so now Anton can get the board in. Sorry, the reinforced door. Now we don't have to worry about woundings until the crime spree. And the crime spree hits pretty early, day 11, and without guns and bullets we're going to be faced with more woundings around then. So we need to be starting to think about either handling those woundings, i.e. make sure that we've got 3 or 4 bandages on hand, or if we can find guns and bullets. And I don't think in this map we can find guns and bullets that easily, because there's no place we can go like the supermarket soldier where we can easily get them until day 11, and that's a construction site. But then yeah, we can do the construction site, so by the time the crime spree hits we should be able to get guns and bullets shortly thereafter. So here's the woodman, he gives us 20 wood on top of everything else we've got. So we've got our boards in, we've got no more visitors today. Now in terms of what we want to do next, winter isn't for a long time. We can make a med if we get this up. So I think it's just getting tradables, because we're likely, Franco came on day 2, so we're likely to see him again tomorrow, so we can get him to bed. And I'll see you tonight. Alright, so we're going to have Anton guard, Cveta scavenge, we're going to go back to the ruined villa. That's the thing about with such small backpacks, you get to revisit the same places over and over and over again. And Shelled School is going to be another 4 or 5 visits if we stick to these small backpacks. And we may not get another house member for a long time either. So small apartment building. No, that's a sneak version again. Okay, so let's go. So she's back at her starting point. Quietly, quietly. Seems like she's always there at the beginning and then very quickly goes into her routine. Though she's a bit slow off the blocks tonight. There's nothing more to get out of here. There's a big pile there which is primarily wood, and there are some valuables up here, but it's risky to get to and we don't really need them right now, so we can just keep mining this. And so we don't really need to take the cans. Now Franco may be coming tomorrow. The water's always useful. Bear in mind the diamonds here, because we will be getting the port later, and also Central Square. And I think just this for now. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got another trip back here as well, and I think it's worth coming back for the cans if nothing else. So let's just go there. So day 6 now. If we got raided with the door up, we should have been okay. Not expecting any woundings. Yep, we're fine. Okay, so Anton can get to sleep. Keep Cveta up for now. Now we're going to eat on day 8, and we're going to be bringing more cans back from the ruined villa tonight. So in terms of what we want to make next, eventually one of these. We'll see if Franco comes today and what he's got. Otherwise, We're going to need one at the ghost house at least, and one at the Sheld School when we go there, so we'll make 2 of those. Okay, so she's done on the saw blades, and all we can do now is just wait for visitors, so let's do that and I'll be back if we get one. Okay, so we just hit 11 o'clock and there were no visitors, so we can put her to sleep and just end the day after that. I'll see you tonight. Okay, so we've got a choice tonight. We can go back to the ruined villa if it's just components and wood, but we've also got 2 cans there, which would be really useful for day 8, because that way we wouldn't need to make a cooker. But we could also go back here now that, so he's going to need to guard, she can scavenge. Because we've got saw blades, so we can get to those piles that we couldn't get access to before. So we're going to do that and go. Alright, so here's where we couldn't get to before. So just looking at what we couldn't get access to before. Components wood. 3 meds. A bunch of stuff. I think this is just a mixed bag down here. Yeah, gun part, 2 parts, one more of these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move everything. Oops, why can't I take all? Oh. So I'm just going to move everything up to the pile up here, and then I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so we're just back with our final drop-off. So there's nothing we are really targeting to make at the moment, so we're going to take these for trade. We're going to get a rat trap soon, so I'm guessing that's going to be useful. 9 water, always good. 1 gun part. I'm going to wait and see if Franco has gun parts. And the rest, it's I guess food production is the next thing. We're good for food for a long time. So as I was saying, we're good for food for a long time, but eventually we're going to need food production. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, but at least that was a good haul in terms of, we didn't get Franco yesterday, so presumably we see him today. And we just got to hope he can have as many as 9 parts sometimes, so let's just hope he's got a good lot. Okay, what I'm going to do is just get a cooker made. I mean, there's no great urgency, but I need to do it at some point, so I'm just going to get her to make that. Alright, she's finished there, and I'm going to get her to cook a couple of meals. Okay, so that's it. So that's our 2 meals for day 8. Now, if we eat on days 8, 11, 14, that's 8, and that's 11 and 14 right there. So we're good until actually day 20, if we bring those 2 cans back. So we've got lots and lots of time. Who's this guy? Oh, he's the med guy? Or is it the book guy? He's the book guy, alright. Well, that wasn't particularly helpful because we don't particularly need those. Okay, so we're done again for the day. We just need to get her to sleep, and there are no more visitors. We only get 1 a day, and I'll see you tonight. Okay, so what to do? We could just keep mining these 2 or go to new locations. We've got enough to buy Franco out anyway. I think we're going to go somewhere new. Okay, let's head to the airport. Going to have her scavenge, him guard, and go. No preparation needed. Okay, so airport usual routine, drop down here. We can't get out without digging through that pile, but pick up these 2 piles. There's a guy up here, but he's friendly. And start digging. Okay, so she's done on that pile. Now we've got 2 doors to force first one. And another one here. Okay, so now we can get back up. So just using this as our central pile. Reasonably close to the entrance and good enough place as any, I think. And we just need to clear all these piles at the bottom here now. We didn't quite finish this one. There's a couple of carrots right here which can be valuable if you're hurting for food. Parts and electrical parts which are going to be useful once we start upgrading stuff. There's no more upgrading we need on the workstation or the weapons desk, not until real late game. It's more for when winter hits, but that's not for a long time yet. So we've got parts. This is what we're going to need for a rat trap. So we're going to go over here to the plane, or past the plane, and hope we get lucky with the soldier. As in, if the soldier isn't in the room or shortly moves out of the room, then we can pick up. I think it's a couple more parts, which could be useful for making a full stack. Okay, so it's empty. Hopefully he doesn't come in straight away. If he does, we run. We can't run because of this guy. Yeah, so there's 2 parts, which I think gives us another stack. Otherwise we end up with 6, I think. Alright, and out. Close the door so he doesn't know we've been there, and go. Okay, if he's in the room, you just have to wait a while for him to go out. If he comes back in, you just run. He doesn't get a shot off, as long as you're leaving. And this pile here is your meds. Only 2 bandages. Sometimes you get better than that. Alright. So we're full. Not much more we can do, I think, unless we can complete stacks here, which we can. Alright, 3 o'clock. We've got enough to go home with anyway. So let's just get back to our pile and see where we go. So parts, we're on 2 full stacks, okay. So let's just pick up this. We've got a little bit of extra time, so let's just clean up some of these piles, which would just mean less work next time. Now I don't know about this scenario. If you're really lucky, you can get a broken gun up here. So if we get the gun parts, it means that we'll have a weapon before the construction site. Although probably not essential. Let's just clean up this pile too. Because we're going to get the security we need from the construction site. Alright, so we're going to take those. 2 carrots, may as well. Definitely. There's nothing we're really targeting at the moment. So just go there. So day 8. Now Franca hasn't come since day 2, so he's got to come eventually. So none of us were wounded, so yeah, the door did its job, and now we're even better for food, so we don't even need to worry about food production for a long time. So we got security in place, which is the main thing. There's really not much else to do. Now we can make a med if we put this up, and it's something we need to put up eventually anyway, so let's just do that. So that's Anton finished with the cigarette station, and we can get a bandage in straight away. 8:40, and here's Franco. So Anton's just finishing with the bandage. So we've got 5 bandages to trade and 5 of these meds. So we're in a pretty healthy situation, and we will remember for both of them to eat tonight. But hopefully he's got a lot of parts, a lot of components, a lot of wood. Well, yeah. Also cigarettes. It'd be nice to get those going for trade later. Yeah, he's got them. Okay. And these are useful for making meds later. We don't need the food. 28, that's reasonable. 9, that's good. 10, that's good. 11, not so great. Alright, that's the expensive stuff. So I'm guessing 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's all the expensive stuff done. We don't need this much meat. Tempted to buy the bullets, but no, because once we get to the construction site, we'll be getting a lot of bullets from there, and they won't cost us anything. So that's all we really need. So we'll go there. Okay, so first things first, we could probably start building some things now. So we can get 2 rat traps in, so let's do that. So back when he's finished those. Okay, Cveta's just woken up, so I'm going to get them both fed. It takes Anton about an hour to get from here to his bed, so just get him fed first, get her down, get her fed so we don't forget. Okay, so he's fed, she's fed. Now get her back on the rat traps and back when she's done. Okay, so she's done there and she can get them seeded. Now we've got some fertilizer, so we'll use that. And that's half of our food production in place already. Next project would be the carrot machine, and that's going to be a long haul, I think. Let's have a look. Alright, so this is what we're going to target. Parts, wood, components, just keep bringing back as much of that as we can carry. Meantime, get her on the cigarettes at the end of the day, and that's it. We can end the day there. Both fed, both rested, done. So we can go back to any of these 3 now, and there's stuff in all of them, so we're going to go back to here. We just want to be able to start forgetting about certain locations. So guard, scavenge, and prepare. So I'm going to play this game again and just wait till she's out the way, because I just want to pick up this one pile here and then consolidate it into here. So I'll be back when she's out the way. Okay, so almost immediately, 10:20, she's out the way. We can run. Oh, she's gone upstairs. We've got plenty of time. Close the door so nobody knows we've been here. So there are a few things that we could pick up here, 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 and also up here. And I think we left a piece of wood or two, but at the end of the day, that's all we really want to consolidate into here. So we'll take that one part now. So we can still come back here for a load of wood if we wanted to. I'm going to take that and bullets and go. So day 9. So we're pretty much cruising at the moment, but the crime wave's going to hit soon. If we don't have guns and bullets, and then the woundings will start. So we're really waiting until the construction site opens up. So she can get to sleep. We'll get Anton back on the cigarettes and back when any visitors come. So 8:40 and we have a visitor. I brought you something. So the only thing I can think is this guy's going to have meds. Yeah, it's the med man. Alright. At least the good thing is we've had the kids already, so they're not going to show up and ask for those 2 bottles. Alright, so let's just take a look. Cigarette machine, we just need a wood run. And, well, I think all we can do is just keep bringing back wood components and wait for Franco. And hope he's got a bunch of parts next time. So soon as well, actually, yeah, just gonna get him to finish the cigarettes, get him in bed by 3, and I'll see you tonight. So here we are at night. So I'm just gonna go back here because we saw that we need wood. So guard, scavenge, prepare, just do a wood run and go. Okay, so I'm not expecting to come back here anytime soon, so just make sure we got everything. It's not really worth taking. So I think it's just full wood. Could do 2 teddy bears for trade, but we got enough to trade anyway, so let's just go there and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got another run here for more wood if we wanted to do another run. Okay, but let's get home. So day 10. So we're heading towards the crime spree, but also heading towards the point where we get the construction site. So I put her to bed. So without parts, we can't really move. And we couldn't get it upgraded to get carrots coming anyway. So, and there's no urgency for carrots either. We've got a lot of time. So one of these is delivered, which is nice. So just waiting for visitors, and I'll be back if we get one. If not, I'll see you tonight. I'll just put him to bed in the meantime. So there were no visitors, so here we are at night time. So we can do another full wood run there, so let's just do that, and we can forget about the ruined villa. And we know we need wood because as soon as we get the first stage of the carrot machine up, then we're only going to have 4 wood left. So let's just do that and go. Okay, we can run from there. She'll hear us, but doesn't matter, we're not coming back here. And they will have de-aggroed by the time we get back anyway. So I'm going to call it there and come back for one more episode where we'll deal with days 11 through 15 and then back for the epilogue one to see how everybody did at the end of the playthrough. So thanks for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye.